Hi everyone, so today I thought I'd take a look at the next-gen controllers. Much has been made really of the consoles, but very little about the controllers themselves, yet there's actually quite a lot of innovations been going on here, or certainly tweaks that really help the user experience. For Microsoft and Sony's part, both have had a go at the analog sticks. They have less play in them than they used to, meaning full lock is achieved much sooner, saving wear and tear on your thumbs. Also, now is the addition of a kind of rubberized texture to both of the analog sticks. And this really helps to keep your fingers from kind of falling off as you're playing. And also really on the back of the controllers, this is where a kind of major rework has been done. Both Microsoft and Sony have tackled the major problems that both of these controllers had. In Sony's case, the lack of a kind of groove or substantial dip in the PlayStation 3 meant that your finger kind of rolled off the triggers a little too easily. In Microsoft's case, their shoulder buttons just weren't quite as comfortable to hit during long gaming sessions. They were too kind of shallow in my opinion. Now this kind of raised edge means that your thumb and fingers can kind of hook in quite nicely as you're playing, and it's really, really easy to hit. Major changes are afoot for both controllers when it comes to the included headsets. With Sony going for a standard 3.5mm jack, it means you can now plug in any headset from a mobile phone. As long as it has a microphone and earbud, you can plug that in and then communicate. Microsoft, on the other hand, has gone proprietary and now has this strange looking little proprietary dock and a tweaked headset, which in my opinion is quite a bit better, but perhaps they should have gone the Sony route and just allowed you to use whatever headset you wanted. Would have been a bit better. The only other major change really from Sony is the inclusion of a touch sensor on here, which also acts as a button as well for bringing up kind of menu overlays within games, and also the inclusion of a light bar, which can be used by the PlayStation Eye camera. Interestingly, both controllers get a similar level of battery life, around 6 to 7 hours on a full charge. Now, one thing to note is the Microsoft controller does not come with a battery pack. What it does is comes with a battery container that 2 AA batteries can be placed into. When you get your console, you do get 2 AA batteries, but I'm afraid they don't last very long. In our initial test run, they lasted about 5 hours, considerably short of what we can see from, say, a set of Duracell high drain batteries, which have comfortably lasted 7 to 8 hours with ease. And I say that, you know, they roughly will last 6 to 7 hours. We have had longer out of long play sessions depending on what type of batteries we're using with the Microsoft controller. Cheap batteries die very quickly, expensive batteries last for ages. Things are slightly different on the Sony side of things. We have a built-in battery, there's no way of getting at it, it's completely sealed, and ultimately that battery lasts 6 to 7 hours. Overall, weight-wise, it is a full-on win for the PlayStation 4 controller. The Microsoft controller is quite heavy, especially when it's loaded up with a couple of large capacity AA batteries. However, it's not so heavy and the difference is not so vast that at any point did we think that the Microsoft controller was too heavy to use. In fact, the actual differences are so marginal now that it's very, very difficult to kind of draw a bead between them. At no point did we find either controller uncomfortable for long gaming sessions, and in actual fact, no matter who we handed the controller to, nobody complained about, oh, the controller's too big, the controller's too small, I can't reach this button, I can't reach that button. Everything felt really well balanced this time round. They've done a great job with these controllers, and ultimately it doesn't matter which console you buy, you're going to have great fun with the controllers. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Do please remember to like and comment, and if you'd like to, please subscribe. You can also visit our website and download our Android app. If you do subscribe, you'll be getting a daily dose of the latest tech news, hardware reviews, Android games, consoles, and basically an honest opinion direct from the UK. Stay tuned, stay Androidism.